Alright. It's your boy, Wumbus. Watch me be bad at stuff. Well, after a brief hiatus, we're back at it again with Dark Souls 2. Sorry about the break, everybody. Like I said, if you know, you know. Some big family stuff's going on, so just getting that stuff settled, trying to figure out how stream's going to work moving forward, but we're going to get it moving with some more Dark Souls 2. I'm planning on hitting you with an hour and a half or so of stream each day, weekday. I'm shooting for at least 4 days a week, maybe all 5, maybe a little on the weekends. Who knows? Just depends on what I got time for. But like I said, we will do our best. And like I said, we are getting back with Dark Souls 2. If I recall right, our last little adventure brought us right to the beginning of Iron Keep. I actually probably need to, shut down the music. I just realized that's still rolling. Okay. Thank you, honey. Yeah, probably don't need to have that rolling the whole time, right? Don't get me wrong, Dark Souls 2 doesn't have the most in-depth soundtrack, but probably worthwhile. Alrighty. Let's get in with a little bit more of this DS2 action. Well, let's try to get through Iron Keep today. I think that's the game plan. Why are we not displaying correctly on Twitch Rudy? I didn't change anything on this, right? Like, what the heck? What the heck? All right. There we go. Hang on. Let me see what's going on here. Hang on. Oh, it's being weird. 1 second. I changed, like, the position of my camera a little bit. Maybe that's why it's freaking out on me. Oh, down. Like, don't get me wrong, I want y'all to see my face and everything, but the game is kind of the highlight. Yes, okay. Sorry about that. All right. Well, yes, as I recall, we have done everything we needed to do. We've got our big bonk sword now, which is super fun. All right. Whee! All right, let's see. Yeah, we're not even. We're like a little less than halfway to a level. And I certainly don't need life gems or throwing knives. Yeah, I think we just send it. Let's go fight some relatively annoying NPCs, but that's fine. I was about to say, I think, as I recall, I think this is the last Lord Soul we have to get before we can open the Shrine of Winter, so that's like a big deal, obviously. Okay. I don't know if I'm in like a good PvP range or not right now. Dork. Not a good sign that we do not one-shot these dudes, but where was that sword swipe going? Oh, we get to deal with this again. Dude. Thank you. All right. And also, I haven't played this game in like 10 days, so probably need to knock some rust off anyway. We're probably just going to sit out of safety and then run back up and kill that dude one more time. Also, man, he just appears too. Where are my sword swipes going? Good lord. Okay. It just chose not to hit him, which is just... This is not the area for this to be making this kind of blatant error. Like I said, that was the one nice thing about the lance. At least it just hit people straight, you know? There was none of this wacky... Why would it give me that? Of course not. There we go. Get on your butt. Okay, cool. Happy that didn't work. Love that for me. There we go. If the first one doesn't knock you down, the second one certainly will. Alright, let's bully Dennis. It's fine. Am I brazen enough to think that we'll just get through here? Yes, thank you for the human effigy. Like I said, I just don't truly care about the stuff that's in here. Ah, they put another angry boy there. Great, let's make this area more annoying. Luckily, he only just realized we were even here, so... Ooh-wee. Alright, can't poise through that. Get him done. It's like, does he have a grab? Oh my god. Jesus. Alright, well, at least that's done. Oh, hey, buddy. Happy you could make it. Where are we going? Why is this happening? Okay, no, that's fine. I mean, is it worth it to switch back to the lance? Because if sword hits are going to be this inconsistent in this area of all areas... what do I have equipped? Yeah, I probably can't really switch out of those rings, so... Plus, the lance will give us better roll distance, I guess. I now remember me saying that I was going to sit here and actually comb through this stuff. Yeah, at least the lance doesn't, like, screw me over. Like I said, better roll distance. And it's still 2 hits either way. I'd rather go with the more consistent, actually hitting in a straight line attack. Let's see. There she is. Come on, Sharon. You shit. And as needed, we can still push people over. Ooh. This bitch. Proof that she's not really a player, because somebody would have capitalized on that backstab for sure. No. No. Tug back here real quick. There we go. Aaron. Like I said, if she didn't just have like a generic white lady's name, it would be much less annoying. But alas, there's our second human effigy. Come on, bro. 3 hits. Alright. Alright, let's see what this dude's deal is with this weapon. Oh, awesome. Love that for me. Yeah, I don't know why I thought, you know, the red phantom version of this enemy wouldn't be a huge pain in the ass, but here we are. Alright, kill that guy. Love that. For us. Whoa, that has more range than I thought it did. Oh my god. No, no. Sir. Alright. There we go. Oh, good lord. Alright. Take another whack at it. Hey, archery boy. Be a shame if, you know, you used more than the 1/4 ounce of brain that you have. Another Ferris Lockstone. Because of course. You know what? Let's get wet. Why not? Alright, open this. Like I said, if we could get through here relatively painlessly, that would be fucking lovely. Man, that does not do as much damage as it used to. There we go. Hey, another black steel katana. I guess if I wanted to dual wield a weapon, the black steel katana would be pretty cool. Like I said, don't we have a full Alon set at this point? You know what? He uses big bonk arrows. I want to use big bonk arrows. Come to think of it, actually, we should still be under 60 if we have this layout. So let's do that. That sounds fun. Great arrow inflicting break damage. Our big issue is going to be setting this up, I suppose. Whoop. There we go. Oh, that does make that easier, doesn't it? Here, actually. Okay, that's not quite as impressive, but it was fun. We'll take fun, why not? Especially because I see the red phantom down there and I'm not excited to deal with him. Another item. Another black steel katana. Look at us. Alright, nerds, come on. He's like, you know, I don't really want to go down there. Too bad. Get a move on. Look at your friend up there, really running for it. There we go. Alright. Come on, dork. I think if this doesn't go terribly well, we might, or if this goes terribly well, we might just say screw it and skip. Smelter? Really? Really, my guy? In the year of our Lord 2025. He seems content to just like hang out, which I'm kind of cool with. And we didn't even tit for tat with him. That's a bummer. All right. Oh, we don't do damage at all to him. That is unfortunate. Well, you know what that means. Bro, if we're going for the bow build, we're doing it, right? Let's get back in the Swizzle Swangs. Have I upgraded this completely? I don't even... No, I haven't upgraded it at all. Okay, well, that explains some stuff. I do kind of want to see what poison looks like on these dudes, just because there's going to be multiples of them. We might as well get rid of them the old-fashioned way. There we go. Wonder. Yep, that hitbox works like that. That's funny. Okay, cool. Sure. If I have nigh infinite poison arrows, we might as well use them. One poison proc still gets rid of that guy, which we like. See if Dark Souls 2 is going to be cool. I mean, while we're here, right? Okay. Doing the annoying bow build to get through here. Got it. Okay. Well. Let's see, does that always extend that far? Get owned, dork. I'd say, do you have a friend that's running all the way around to kill me? Because that sounds about right. Yep. Ooh. Okay, there we go. We'll run over here real quick. It's fine. Like, again, I don't really intend to fight Smelter, so, like, we're just doing this to clear those dudes out so we can run across safely. And I'm okay with that. There we go. Let's turn this really quick before Buddy Boy comes up. Oh, he was a fool. Love that for us. Oh, regular painting guardian strats. All right. Nice. Cool. I don't. Okay, there are two of them in here. Not excited about that. Good lord. All right. Well, hell. Let's try to painting guardian them, I guess. Good lord. Of course there are two of them in there. Why wouldn't there be two of them in there? Okay. Well, that sucks. Jesus. They were like, oh, are you trying to do a thing? Nah. What if you simply didn't? I wonder. Aha! Ho ho! The cheese. Let's see. Ah. Can't quite poise through all of that, but decently. There we go. And now we can open up this side just in case we die. Solid. Like I said, we're going to be kind of pansies about this because I don't actually want to deal with it. Oh, I don't want to deal with Smelter. What the fuck? Why is that spot still on fire? That's uncool. Good lord. Alright. Whatever. Why did this spot just stay on fire? That wasn't cool. What the hell? Alright, Dark Souls 2, whatever. It'll figure itself out eventually, right? Alright, this gentleman. Let's see, any additional nightmares in here? No? Cool, we'll take it. Yeah, and he's gonna feel all big and bad because he's gonna break this thing. You're like, don't shoot at me, what the hell? Come on, bro. There we go. Dude, I will trace you all the way through here. I don't care. There we go. Stinky poison for stinky men. Okay. No use to go up to Belfry Soul. We will come do this super quick. Hopefully. Yay, poise! We have it. Alright, bro. With the power of poison, we shall overcome. He's like, ooh. Ooh. There we go. Dork. Oh, man, they put a guy down there. That's rude. That's so rude. All right. Well, that at least refreshed some of that. Yeah, we still got these nerds to deal with, so we will do what we're best at this point. Let that sort itself out. Bro. It was very kind of you to come all the way over to see us, but, you know. Your time is at an end, my friend. Now for the real question is, do I care enough to go get the item down there? I know there's a guy down there, but I don't really want to deal with him, but I will if I have to. Oh, he's gonna try to bonk. No bonks. No bonks for you. You don't get to bonk. I know you're very upset about that, but no bonking for you. I'm gonna crack a life gem, for the sake of it. Oh, he caught on to me, sir. Nope, okay, this is not the correct position, but I think he just hit me into the right position, so cool with that. Yeah, what a nerd. Got him. Goodbye. Speaking of nerds. What the hell was that magical shot? Okay. Bro. Dork. That guy gone? Good. Bro, I am comfortable sitting here for a second. Like I said, is this kind of a bitch way to deal with this? A little. Am I doing it anyway? Uh-huh. 1000%. I don't even need to be over here. Ugh. Luckily, I do have decent fire resistance because I'm wet. Let's see. Yeah, I was about to say, because there's that dude. But we can deal with him. Alright, egg eel. Oh, yeah. I forgot there's one of you over here. Jesus. I always forget that's a 4-hit combo. Good lord. Alright. Well, congratulations on making me use my last Estus, I guess. Alright. Some other stuff. Sure. Dude, I think I should just switch to using the Radiant Life Gems at this point. Like, we're so far. Like, why not? Okay. Yeah. Adorable. Will this work? Bye. Have a beautiful time. What a nerd. Got him. All right. We're back in the swing. Faux show. Come on, buddy. Be dumb. I say, we'll go back to doing this the hard way. I'm fine with it. More ironclad set. Kind of cool with that, at least. I was about to say, as long as there aren't red phantoms between here and the other bonfire, I guess I'm fine with it. Damn it. I was hoping I'd get the blade to fall on him, because that's just fun. God, the rollout windows for attacks in this game. Good lord. All right. All right. We... Ow. Lightly on fire. No, thank you. Like I said, if there was ever a place for them to put a red phantom, I feel like it's on this floor. But I don't know. Haha, they did. What a bunch of dicks. Be on fire. Yeah, you and your demon's great hammer. Don't fall down the hole. Ah, my lance is at risk. Oh no, it's almost like I have an entirely other weapon just in case. I'm gonna crack this. Just in case. Because again, this game loves to fuck with you. So. Ooh, big hole. Ooh, big hole. Alright. See how quick you can get through there without actually having to find everything and deal with everything? Ugh, good lord. Alright. Let's turn off all this bullshit. Like, y'all can be done. Thank you. Would be funny. Hey, Elsayu, what's up? How's it going? Playing a little Dark Souls 2, getting back in the swing of things. I had taken a little sabbatical, and now we're back. Alrighty, let's... I think I may need to pop this one too to have 2 levels in me. I mean, again, at this point, levels don't matter, but, like, you know, we like to feel pretty. Yeah, we actually do need to pop a little bit more. Let's see. I'm gonna crack 1. Yeah, it's 5K. Ooh, we might need to crack a little bit more. Okay. I think that's enough. Worst case scenario, we pop another couple little poppables, but whatever. What I need to do, actually, is, like I said, I think what we're going to do is to get the 3 million we'll need to get through the Shrine of Winter in New Game Plus, save every boss soul we can, and then pour it all, and then we'll do the grind in Dragon Airy for the great soul that's there, and just get to 999 or get to 99 of them, because that's like almost 2 million. That's going to be a real hoot to sit and watch, but you know, like I said, 1 point of damage versus, it's fine. I think I want to actually put a little bit more into vitality. Yeah, we had just enough for 2. Cool. Love, and that works out. All right. Goodbye. I don't actually want to talk to you ever again, but we have to. I'd given you up for dead. Yeah, fuck you, nerd. All right. No, I just stream for fun, you know. I'm certainly not what I would call a professional. Yeah, I do want to level that up just because it's fun to use. So now we do want to pop a couple. Well, I guess it just means we have a goal, right? The question is, do I want to use these against what's-his-face? But I am technically, I guess I'm trying to start streaming slightly more. Again, not out of like a want to be a professional or anything like that. It's mostly just, this is kind of my passion project. I just play video games for fun anyway. So playing them and then making content out of them is just a nice, like, you know, creative outlet. And that's kind of my vibe. I just like making stuff happen and making stuff work. Amber Herb. I literally just made a short about Amber Herbs. I actually tried something a little different with my shorts. This time I clipped it so that my face is at the bottom and then the gameplay is above my face. So hopefully people will like that. One way to find out, let them see it. Aha, sir. That's wildly unnecessary, just so you know. Ow. Thank you for your input. Okay. You can't roll far enough away whenever... There we go. Fun. Okay. Sure. I don't even know how much that actually heals you. I think it's 650? Because I know a normal life gem heals you 500. More of the Ironclad set. Yeah, so I don't have enough followers to even have emotes yet. So like, you know, I was about to say I've been streaming for about 9 months, maybe a little bit more. But like I said, I only stream a couple days a week, and like I said, it's mostly to make content for YouTube anyway. And I don't necessarily want to do a VTuber just because I don't have any issues having my face on the internet, because wouldn't be the first time that he knocked me immediately down the hole in the first hit again. That's exactly what happened in New Game. I was too busy talking, and ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. All right. Good Lord. All right, well. Love boss fights that have ring outs in them. You know what? It was meant to be. I forgot to pick up this item, which is the lightning short bow that I've technically already leveled up all the way. Did you need another one? Yeah, sure, why not? Come on, dork. Get off the stairs, you jerk. Thank you. There we go. One more time. All right. More of the... Oh, a Titanite, large Titanite shard. That's super what we needed, obviously. Well, let's just see if he spams fire and knocks us into a hole, because his fire, for whatever reason, causes knockback, but other fire doesn't. Dark Souls 2 logic. Right. Where are they going to pop up? Yeah, me and my 1,700 souls, you know, what I really care about. Laser. How dare you try to laser? I should probably put on my big bonk sword for this. You know what? We're going to put on our bonks. Why not? Give me big bonk. Is he going to fire the laser? Yes, he is. Because he's a jerk. Ugh. It's like, how dare you figure out what I'm doing? Okay, well, I mean, so, like I said, I made all the backgrounds and everything myself, and overlays and stuff like that, so I think I've got that under control at least. And then, like I said, as far as emotes, I don't even have enough followers to have emotes yet, so kind of a moot point as far as that goes. Okay. He's gonna keep being a dork. Love that. Come out for the laser. Hit him a couple times. There we go. Run back. Blasting fires or whatever. Now he big mad. Where are you coming, man? Where are you going? Ah, so now he can blow fire at me more annoyingly. Ooh, look at him, spicy boy. And then he just, like, leaves his hands there. Like, dude. Like, are you actually trying to kill me or not? Yeah, like, real debatable that he's actually trying to hurt me. Okay. Okay. Bro. You're killing me. Barely. Alright. That'll do it. Oh, what a nerd. Alrighty. And that is one less thing we have to find. Now we can move on. Finally. But that's the Iron Keep done. Love getting that squared away. So when I do end up making this into a YouTube video, I do wonder if people would prefer... I thought he might not do this, and now I have to talk to him. I don't care, man. Ugh. If it would be better for me to do like a, hey, this has been a fun episode, because we're only like we're about 35 minutes. I wonder if this would be like a good place to be like clipping it into episodes so that because people may be more interested in watching shorter videos rather than like the 3-hour chunks I was posting. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was getting like double-digit views on them, so like people were watching it. But I mean, I think most people find my content through my shorts, which is like inherently short-form content. Duh, hence shorts. But like I said, I'd be interested to see if people are more like I'd rather watch like half-an-hour chunks and then you can kind of space it out. Because then if I'm streaming for an hour and a half each weekday, that would give me 3 episodes and that would kind of span out. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm just going to post this as one long video when I get done. But if you're watching this on YouTube, let me know what you think. Because if you'd rather watch it in like half-hour chunks, I can like pause here, give an emote at the camera and be like, we'll see you next time. And then pick up at the exact same place and then post like a half-an-hour video later. Just what do you think's more digestible, I guess. But if you didn't watch this far into this video, then I guess I'll know. Who knows? Alrighty. That was that. You know what? We're going to run over here and upgrade what we can. Let's reinforce, because I think my armor is totally reinforced at this point, right? Like, everything I'm wearing is as good as it's going to be. Yeah, I don't even see the pieces of the set anymore. So that's part of the Chaos set. The only other set I'm even remotely tempted by is the Llewellyn set. Just because who doesn't want to cosplay as a Drang armor? As the Drang guy, the Drang armor set from Dark Souls 3. Oh yeah, I was trying to upgrade these, right? The crown, the King of the Crown, or King's Crown, whatever it is. That's right. I forgot about that. I mean, that's mostly for fashion. So let's upgrade our weapons first. All right. And like I said, we are going to be using the twin-headed great bow because it is a strength-based great bow. S scaling, and now it deals a decent amount of damage. That being said, we should probably go blow the rest of our souls. Let's go to Strayed really quick, get the last of the boss soul thing, so then we only have 2 things we got to get in New Game Plus Plus, and then we're done. Still got to get there. So, I mean, you know, I'm not being cocky in that sense, but still got to get there. Okay. Oh, straight. Very good indeed. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I was about to say, if you want to follow me on Instagram, I'll get back. I usually, you know, follow that way through people if they're trying to like show work and that kind of stuff. But yeah, if you want to follow me on Instagram, I'd appreciate it. If you want to drop me a follow here, I'd really appreciate it. Like I said, trying to crack 100 so I can actually make emotes. Yep, Blinding Bolt. I could get another copy of Soul Shower. I'm good. There we go. All right. The old witch soul. The old dead one's soul. The old king's soul. And then, what was the other one we had to get? Darklurker, old dead one, flame weapon, sacred oath. Because it's one of each of the classes. Okay, so that's the pyromancy, that's the hex, that's the... Oh yeah, duh, crystal soul spear. Duh. Alrighty, well, that's probably the last time we'll need to talk to Strayed. Oh, thanks for the black hood, bud. I've already got that set, but thank you. Yeah, and I appreciate the follow. Thank you. Yeah, we'll, like I said, I'll check it out. No worries. Do I want the gauntlets? Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't really need anything else, right? Like, unless we wanted to switch to like a pure pyromancy build, in which case we'll need more copies of these. Feeble cursed one. Yada yada yada, dude. All right. I mean, like I said, that was kind of the main part of it. Let's roll back to Macduff's shop really quick. And get this rolling. You know, hang on really quick. I want to try something. Ooey. Sorry. Whoa. Not what I meant to do. What happened there? Control Z. Yeah, I think I just goofed that around. Yeah, no, because my like follower goal and everything stays there. Yeah, I think we'll just put like a little edge of my little thing. Have this be at the bottom. And then there we go. And then I think should have played around with this more. This is going to be really annoying to edit. Oh well, it'll be all right. I'm making more work for myself. That's fine. Let's see. I actually don't want these grouped anymore. I would like image 6 to be up here so that you kind of have it in the corner. There we go. I have my little symbol in the corner. But now you get to see more of the game. I don't know why I didn't try this earlier, but here we are. To be fair, I will go talk to MacDoof. And then I ought to fetch a new ember. Flame. Dear Flame. Alright, dude. You know, it might be fun. An infusion. Can I infuse this? Don't really care about magic. Or that. Lightning. Don't need dork. Mundane would make it worse. Maybe we don't need to worry about it. Maybe we don't need to worry about infusions. Let's just buy more arrows so that we have them. 578. All right. I'd like to have enough to not have to worry about it moving forward. Thanks, bud. All right. Back to Madular. which is also a good YouTube channel, admittedly. I don't know if it's actually pronounced Madular. I think it's pronounced Madular or Madular. I've never heard him say the name of his channel, but he did a really long introspective on like the Kingsfield series, which of course, you know, is like FromSoft's first real like RPG. So like that was kind of a cool vibe. I actually don't need to be a Majula. I guess I could talk to her. Make your way to the castle.
Over the hill and past where a man, but whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was like, does she give you unique dialogue? She does, but like it's kind of uninteresting. Okay, let's go back to my favorite place. Ugh. Why did they make this bonfire such a hub? Unfortunately, if I recall right, I can't remember if I used 2 or 3 bonfire aesthetics here, grinding for the sunlight metals. So like, this might be a hellhole now. Ow. Thank you. Where are the sword swipes going, my guy? There we go. Alright, 1 hellhole later, it's fine. Ow. God. That deals a quarter of my health bar. Good lord. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is new game plus. So, like I said, it'll be a big hoot coming through here in a little bit. Come on, nerd. Do your goofy run cycle at me. Yeah, the game didn't even know how to handle that one. There we go. Cute. Alright, where's your little nerdy friend? There he is. Come on, buddy. Really? Okay. Give you the Jim Carrey treatment. Why? Watch the sword hit him, and then it just does nothing. Once again, apparently they're supposed to shoot 2 arrows. It's just sometimes it doesn't work. But the sound effect is always 2 arrows, which is weird that they designed it that way, but whatever. Alright. At least it's all the falconers through here done. We can go deal with this nerd down here. Okay. Oh, now there's a red ball bag boy. Come on, boys. Video game. I know you want me to struggle with this, but like, what would be really cool is if you just didn't. Yeah, I don't care enough about that item. If I recall right, it's pointless. I don't even remember what it is, if that doesn't tell you how unimportant it is. Alright. Hey, the DLC interest we're not using. Adorable. Okay. Drop. There we go. There's an item over here. We'll grab the soul of a hero. Like I said, from here on, I think I should probably just hold on to every poppable I get. Because again, not having to grind for stuff in a minute would be lovely. Alright, dork. Don't bring your dex build over here. 4 R1s to kill a ghost. Again, I did bonfire aesthetic this area quite a bit. So, like... Oh, and he just has a dagger. What a nerd. Alright. Jesus. There we go. What a chode. Okay. Cool. More human effigies. Not mad about that. God, I forget half of the shit you actually pick up in here. And now we get to run through a tunnel that causes the weather to change. Never understood this. It is now raining and dark. All right. Oh, I guarantee you they added a bunch of stuff up here. All right, nerds. I was trying to just attract your friend who's hiding like a jerk. There we go. At least we one-shot that guy. Come on, dorks. It's a very wet day all of a sudden. There we go. I'm, like, addicted to the R2s in this game, I think. That's really what it comes down to. Okay, cheeky little item. No, we don't need, but cheeky little item all the same. A crystal lizard. That we one-shot at least, alright. Some chunks in a slab. Not what we needed, but, you know. Never mad about getting stuff. Yeah, this castle, blah, blah, I don't care. This castle is isolated. Yeah, I don't, whatever. Like, cool. Great. Ooh, boys. It'd be a shame if, you know. Ooh, he tried. Yeah, luckily they walk very slowly. Oh, lovely. All right. Into Drangleic Castle. I don't care too much. I think we might just cheese it a little bit. Let's see. I kind of want to know how much damage we're dealing anyway with our +3 twin-headed great bow now. There we go. Much better. And now we don't have to stress about that one, at least. Yeah, because they added nerds here, which, like, of course they did. Here, we'll deal with him, and then go take out the archery dork. Come use your hammer or whatever. Hiya! You're really crushing it, bud. We're all very proud of you. Ooh. Do I need to put repair powders on my hotbar permanently? That seems quite possible. Although, funny enough, we're about to hit the NPC that, you know, at least gives us those. So, or we could buy those from. So at least that's a bonus. Come on, dork. Come up here so I don't have to actually chase you. Cool. Let's get the hell out of this area. Turn your little whatever faster, please. Yeah, because the gank squad just shows up, which is real uncool. There we go. Quite deftly handled, if I do say so myself. Alrighty. Ooh, villager. Oh yeah, we can get the Ring of Blades +2 for our last little, like, damage upgrade.
Who are you?
Who are you?
This castle is hiding.
Nope.
You are used for my lord.
Yep.
My
Thank you, villager. Just to confirm, they didn't patch this and make this less annoying, right?
with the god to summon the queen picked the devil. Welcome, I guess. Tell me.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, okay. Here, we're gonna buy more repair powders from him while we have souls and nothing better to do with them.
Gone so soon. Be safe on your way.
Thanks, man. At least he's just, like, nice. Like, he's not a jerk. We'll take not a jerk. Okay, and literally, the other Cyan Knight you could awaken is just another Sublime Bone Dust, and we don't need it. So, let's go over here. Deal with this guy. Come on, bro. There we go. Be a shame. Do a cheeky little parry and get a move on. Yeah, it's that guy. Oh, you really wanted to die. Mostly because he'll just follow you and like, fuck that guy. Alrighty. Oh, yeah. And everyone's favorite place. Alright. At least I don't have to clear out the room. I don't even have to go talk to Grandal. Like, we're just here and we're done. Like, thank God. Oh, yeah, I was not down to Darklurker again. So, we won't. Alright, we're going to wake up the two dudes we have to, and that's it. There we go. That'll open up that. Our sword hits are going to go wherever they want to, yet again. There we go. Drink. Because we might as well be at full health. I mean, I guess we'll grab the frozen flower just because it's right here. But again, we're not going into the DLC, so relatively pointless. There's Great Magic Barrier if we missed it, but we didn't, so it's fine. Bro, I'm sorry. I feel bad for you now. If you're having positioning problems, I feel bad for you, son. Got 99 problems, but taking you out ain't one. I don't even feel good about that, to be honest. Hi, dog. Once again, don't feel like actually going into the poison pit, into the acid pit, so we won't. Alrighty. Those dudes don't awaken, I believe. Don't care what's in this chest, so we'll just get through the creepy mask room. And up. Creepy curse painting. Ah, more destructive great arrows. That, actually, we are into. Your friend was smart. He just went down. You decided to fight. I'm about to say, do you awaken too or no? Yes, you do. Lovely. For torch time, that's what we needed, right? You know what? We're gonna treat like a real fight real quick. If I remember how to parry you. If I remember how to parry you. And I don't, apparently. Alright. There we go. I always get it on the second one. God. Wouldn't be Dark Souls 2 if I didn't take a little bit of damage. And then there's like a ghost in this wall, right? No, I guess that was another wall. Whatever. The Nameless Usurper won't invade us because we killed her. Which one of you woke up? I know one of the Cyan Knights does, so. Alright. Here, we'll go grab a safety bonfire. Okay. Once again, these sword swipes are just going wherever they want. Typical Dark Souls 2 fashion. There we go. bonked off a wall, but whatever. Light the bonfire, and then we go deal with double dragon riders. Okay. Watching somebody who's hex maging it up. Love that for him. Always a good time. More random stuff. More random stuff. Alrighty. Chicka-chow. Chicka-chow. Nothing. We could go talk to Nishandra if we want, but we don't, so whatever. And then... bingo bongo. Let's see. I think... you know what? I don't necessarily... because, like, we fat roll if we have this on, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. I guess I could have checked that faster. There's our plus 10 short bow. Alrighty. Let's hop in here. Double dragon riders. Ow. Now he's poisoned, which we like. I say that's how we like our dragon riders, poisoned. There we go. Now we're down to the one-on-one, which I'm a lot more confident about. Good job, nerd. I'd be a lot more confident about if our hits would go in the right direction. Ow. I'd say, is it worth trading some hits just because we can outpoise him at least? Man, you are ruining this lovely castle. Vindrick worked so hard on it. Alright. Hiya. Okay, double dragon rider's done. There we go. Light this bonfire. Hey, we are cruising. Alright. On to the next. Oh, I wish we kept the key to the King's Passage. That would be lovely. It's locked. I know. Ugh. They force us to explore, I guess. But look at our level design. Do I have to? To be honest, I don't even think I'm gonna... I think I'm just gonna go make the golem twist the thing and then come back down because I don't feel like going all the way around. Like, I guess I could get another copy of Gower's Ring, but, like, who cares? Ah, yeah, Ghost. To me. Yeah, we kind of saw that coming. Poor bastard. Alright, didn't have anybody new in here. I had to say, if they were going to, this is definitely a place where they would, so. Come on, dorks, come in here. Ooh, big boy. Ow. With the blood and such. Oh, it makes you go all the way around. Be a shame if, you know, I homeward boned out of here and didn't have to deal with this. However, out of an immense sense of paranoia, we will sit here and watch the animation of the giant turning the thing. Because Lord knows this game would love to do that to you. Alright. Cool. Yeah, we're definitely just gonna not worry about that. Okay. The world's longest and most pointless elevator. Jesus. Wait for the sound to stop. There we go. Use. Goodbye. Yeah, at this point, like I said, we're just crushing through. To be honest, I might even pop a effigy. Go back to full health just for the sake of the fight, but... And then I think you can summon somebody before dealing with the horses, and I deeply prefer that. Because the horses suck. But we have to ride an annoyingly long elevator first, so... There's that. Nashandra really didn't want anyone to find this Milfanito. She has locked away up here. So that she could piss off the semen of Dong. Oh, this elevator. Come on. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. This is the slowest fucking thing. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. There's that gimp. Oh. They put someone up here. What a jerk. Be a shame if it didn't matter. There we go. Oh, sir. He had a little more to give in him. Poor guy. They didn't randomly make this a mimic, so I guess I'll take it. Key to the King's Passage. Thank you. And did they make you a mimic out of nowhere? No. Lovely. Soul Vessel and a Fire Seed. All right. And then this one, did make you a mimic? No. I'm extra paranoid now. Strong Magic Shield. And then, bye. Never gonna see you again. It was a hoot. Now let's take our sweet time. Like, these like mirrors on this big ass tower don't even actually work. Like, could you imagine being like the maid here? Just being like, oh god, how do I even clean these mirrors? Use the key to King's Passage. Key to King. Key to King. Key to King. The Keto King. I think this is a learning schools. Yeah, whatever. I wish you could, like, if you broke that statue or something, the horse guys didn't wake up. But no, that would be cool, and they wouldn't do that. So, yeah. This horse gentleman. There we go. At least it's 2 shots. Guys. Could you not? My sword hits don't even go the right direction. There we go. There we go. Well, that could have went much worse, I guess. Alright. Pop an Estus. I didn't realize these dudes could even drop items, because that's how rarely I actually fight them. Oh, the Twin Blade. Alright. More Petrified Dragon Bones that we don't need. Poor Skeleton. Some more Twinks and another Poppable. Not mad about that, I guess. More stuff to give to the crows at the end of stream. Alrighty. Oh, and here's the summon. Who's the summon for this that isn't Jugo? Some like, I don't know. Whatever. Don't care. It's fine. Alrighty. Let's get in here and deal with this. Okay, what new bullshit they add to you? Heh, dork. Ah, man, it's fucking shield. Ooh, decent damage. Hey, dork. I'm over here now. Okay, the rollout on that is way too slow for that to be good, alright. Once again, weird jumps for no reason, but alright. Dude, quit putting your shield side to me. It's really annoying. Ow, God, the tracking on that's better than I thought it was. Ooh-wee. Alright. I don't remember how far these orbs go, but not that far. Good fuck, dork. Alright. Yep. Aldi is meddling. Do I even care? I'm trying to decide if I care. I don't think that I do. Alright, we'll drink really quick. And deal with your stupid little friend. There we go. You know, out of an abundance of caution. Ah. See, an abundance of caution. Dork. Ooh, okay. I was not aware that he did a follow-up after that sometimes. Good to know. There we go. Well, 3 bosses down in one stream. Can't be mad. Yep. Oh yeah, I was gonna go fight the Dragon Riders again. Get the other. You know what? Let's get to the Amana boss fire. Or Amana bonfire. Go do that and we'll call that a stream. How about that? Why is this gone already? My bad at video games. Did I run across it and then run off of it and send it down without me being on it? That seems wildly possible. Yep. More stuff. You know, at least they put like a wedge up here. That way, in case you did do that, you didn't bone yourself. Just means we have to wait for another annoyingly long elevator again. Dark Souls 2, everybody. Ooh, excuse me. That was like a weird sneeze cough thing. That book by Sneeze a Cough. Yeah, I do feel like it's just annoying elevators from here. Like, good lord. Because then you have to go down to the undead crypt and deal with all that. And I'm just, ugh. Alright. Alright. Now the real question, did they add stuff on the way to Amana to make you hate Amana slightly more? It does sound like an Amana move. Okay. You know what? Super worth it for that green blossom. That we'll probably never use. But hey, you know. Nice of them to give us something for coming down here. Ugh. The singing. Well, we're back. Been more pissed off than ever. Alright. Here, we're gonna go we're gonna go back to Majuli. To my jeweler. And then we're going to run through Amana as quickly as possible because God knows I don't want to be here. So, what's up, dork? All right. I don't want to buy anything. Leave me alone. Nothing in need of repair, which is what we like to see. There we go. +4. Okay. Super fun.
I'll be around.
If you make it back. What a dick. Alright. Does she already sell twinklings?
Oh, speak
Fancy
up.
meeting you.
These stones, some of them,
I didn't mean to talk to you. I didn't mean to talk to you.
Since each, maybe that.
Nope. Not yet. Alright. That's fine.
No interest. See,
Uh-huh. Well, I guess here while we're here. Whatever.
there until
Until hope is fully withered. What a nerd. Yeah, screw it. More vitality. Let's see. I think we'll need 4 more levels in vitality to even be able to actually have the great bow on us at all times. So there's that. King's Gate. Let's go. Let's go fight Double Pursuer. Let's see how annoying that's going to be. Might as well give you all a little bit of a show, right? Okay. Up here now. Get rid of him. Wake this dude up. See if we can actually get the parry on the first hit this time. Come on, nerd. Every time. Let's see if a backstab's just as good, huh? It is. Look at that. I was trying too hard, as per usual. Drink really quick. Okay. Crack a gem for the top off. Okay, let's go get our last little damage upgrade, huh? Big angry pursuer boys. Oh, they're gone. And now we're here. That is not a lot of damage. I mean, honestly, the biggest challenge is just going to be finding opportunities to hit them. Yep. Damn. Okay. This might be a little tough. Honestly, I think I'm a little more annoyed that I have to run all the way back up here. Like, y'all couldn't have just put, like, a bonfire in that main room. No, I had to sit through this asshole. There. Yep, no, because he's awake now. Yeah, just full send it. Whatever. Alright. Easy enough. Okay, going in with a little bit less health now, but that's fine. That little tick of health wasn't going to make that much of a difference, I suppose. Okay. Give it to him one more again. Get in what damage we can. The fuck was that? I didn't know they could shoot magic. That's not cool. Well. Shit. Oh, Dark Souls 2. Okay. Okay. No. We walked into that. That was on me. Like I said, I just need to focus one of them down. Like, that's the only... I just didn't realize they could shoot, like, normal magic. I know they have, like, the hexes, but... I don't know why that super shocked me, but, like, good lord. Come here, dork. Alright, I mean, if you're gonna be an idiot. There we go. Well, let's hope we don't get the whole cyan set doing this, but if we do, that's how it is. I think we give it one more try and then we pop an effigy just to get back to full health, because I think that's whenever it makes like a huge difference. Because that means we can't even take like a sword swipe and still be okay. Let's attack this one first, huh? All right, boys. Jeez, okay. Yeah, I'm probably going about this the wrong way. Who knows? Who'd have thought 2 pursuers is harder than the looking glass knight? All right. Yeah, let's pop an effigy so that we're at full health. And then I think we might go like full try-hard mode. Put on old radiant life gems. Do a top off before we go in there, and then just really give it to him, you know? There we go. Wake this guy up. Oh, this time you were real on the ball about it, huh? There we go. What a nerd. Drink. Switch to old radiant life gems. Like, I don't think it's worth bright bugging over, but still. Alrighty. Okay, back up to full health. Roll out. Damn it. Jesus, dude. Half my health bar. Half of it. These pursuers are not messing around. Good lord. How much do I actually think that matters? The Ring of Blades +2. Like, don't get me wrong. More damage is more damage. But if I'm melting through the normal bosses, how much does it matter? Wake this guy up. Yep. Let him be an idiot. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, my heals didn't matter. Yep, grab our souls. And then run up here. Hit him with a 1-2. Back out. Dude, Jesus. Fuck. Hell, that hurts. Jesus Christ, dude. Fucking hell. Crack another one really quick. Yep, shit, dude. Dude, just 2 of them is so annoying. Good lord. Ooh. I think we give it one more try. And then, you know what? If that's not it, if this is not going to happen, I'm okay with that. It's fine. There are worse things in the world. Alrighty. Wake him up. Take him out. Wake this Dirk up. Hit him where it hurts. There we go. There we go. Like I said, I just need to find like a good rhythm with them. Like that's the problem, is that they both just like, if you get glommed on, you're just out, man. All right, roll out. All right, one hit. That's as much as we got going. Really, Dark Souls 2. Really. Really. I also love that that did less damage. All right, let them be mad. All right, we got our hit in. That's good enough. All right, boys. Ah. Yep. Ow. God. Jesus. Yep. Jesus, man. Yep. Jeez, dude. The bad part is I don't think this kills... no, it killed us. All right. I was like, I don't even know if this kills us. It does. All right. Well. Yeah, I don't think the Ring of Blades +2 is that important, do I? Holy hell, man. That sucked. Okay, yeah, we're not. I'm going to go get my souls just because it was a decent amount, but... And then we're out of here, because fuck that, man. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, indeed. Like, I did not sign up for this much gank. Dude, get on with it. Alright, I mean, if you're gonna be dumb, we'll just kill you the normal way. Oh, more cyan. Oh, Monastery Charm. Alright, sure. Why not? Go back up to full health, just in case. Because I think we oughta, our souls ought to be pretty close to the door this time, at least. Yep. So long, boys. No, thank you. We're just gonna bail. Because that sucked. Ooh, that's not, that, I don't think that's a thing that's gonna happen. To be honest. I want it to. But it's fine. Ooh, that sucked. All right. Let's go give stuff to the crows, and then we'll call it a stream there. An hour and a half. I think that's a reasonable punch of time. And, you know, we get to just kind of hang out for a minute. And then, you know, I have other obligations. So I will go take care of those here shortly. But for now, like I said, this is how we're going to be changing it up. I don't know if I'm going to stream every day, but I'm going to do at least, I'm shooting for at least 4 times each week, or 4 times a week. I think that's a decent amount. That'll give us a bunch of content. It'll also make me not have to edit shorts quite as much, which, yay. Okay. Titanite slab and the old whip again. Dude. How many of those whips have we received in this run? If somebody in the content of in the comments has been keeping track of that, let me know. Because, good lord, someone's just keeping like a spreadsheet of all the crow trades. All right, yeah, like I said, we are gonna go deal with them on after this. So that's where we'll pick up. I don't know if I'm gonna do this tomorrow, just because, like I said, I wouldn't mind kind of flipping and flopping some other games in there. I did figure out how to do the screen share for I did figure out how to do the screen share for my PlayStation, so I can do Bloodborne through my normal, like, get up at least from now on. So that's nice. Yeah, let's clear out this whole top area first, huh? What's up, man? I'd say, do you even get mad? Are you one of those? Oh, Forlorn is here. But, oh, there he is. I was like, but where? That is adorable. Goodbye. Pleasure seeing you, man. Thank you for the human FG, I guess. Yeah, nothing of importance. Okay. Always forget what's in that. And then this item I also always forget about. What it actually is. I don't think it's actually, like, terribly consequential to, like, our plan, but still. Alrighty. Yeah, like, jeez. We were taking that much damage from those pursuers. And I have fully upgraded armor. My health is at 50. Like, good lord. That was brutal. Okay, and none of my hits hit the frog guy. Cool, love that. Should have just went with a normal R1, I guess. But alright. Like I said, I always kind of forget what actually the item that drops is. So I kind of want to go look at what that is. Just out of curiosity. And then we'll, like I said, we'll call it a stream after that. Yeah, it makes you walk all the way out here and risk a gravity death because, of course. Ah, it was a twinkling. I guess I do care about that. But yeah, like I said, changing it up a little bit. Trying to keep things fresh and stream more frequently, but about the same amount. But yeah, we're going to call it a stream there. If you've enjoyed this, let me know. If you're watching this on YouTube, thanks a million. I really appreciate it. Come join me on Twitch, 5:30 to around 7 most weekdays. I might, you know, I'm shooting to at least do it 4 of the 5 weekdays, and then we'll see how I'm feeling on a Saturday or a Sunday about streaming. But like I said, we're going to keep the variety of games up, but I'm at least going to dedicate 2 of the streams each week to our, like, main series game. So, like, that'll be a whole thing. That way, like, I still get at least, like, 3 hours of the game. But we made a bunch of decent progress today. Like I said, we beat the Big 4. We got through Drangleic Castle. We're now in Amana. So, like, on the path. But yeah, like I said, drop me a follow. We are trying to hit, I think I have to have 50 followers to be able to make emotes. But like I said, we'll keep rolling with that. But, you know, go over to my YouTube channel and hit subscribe if you're watching this on Twitch. And if you're on Twitch, you know, or if you're on YouTube, maybe come check out a stream. But this VOD will go up tomorrow at my usual time. I usually post these at 11 the following day. So if you want to see what game I'm going to be playing that day, I do try to post some kind of goofy image that I make of my planned game and, you know, remind you that we're going live at 5:30, and then I'll usually put, like, the link to the stream. But again, that's Twitter and Bluesky. It's watchmebebadat, and then on Instagram, it's watchmebebadat.stuff. Pick your favorite flavor of social media. I post the same thing in all 3 places. So, but that's going to do it for tonight. Thanks a million for being here. Thanks a million for watching. Have a good one, everybody. We'll see you soon. There's the righty-ho.